Welcome back for those that come and visit us on a regular basis. If you're a newcomer today, we welcome you as well. What we do here at Inspirus Life Coaching is we try to share some tips and some strategies for your success, for you to accomplish the things that you actually want to accomplish. And today, we're going to talk about some principles of leadership. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to briefly give you 9 principles that are characteristics of leaders, and it's 9 principles of leadership. The first one is, which is probably the most important, is practice forgiveness. And when I say forgiveness, forgiveness means that you practice forgiveness on yourself. Forgive yourself for all the mistakes you made in the past. You can't hold and relinquish onto the past, because what that does is it kind of gets you stuck. And you also want to forgive anybody else that's keeping you stuck in terms of unforgiving the things that they may have done in the past. So the first one is just practice forgiveness. The second principle is that you need to have character and you need to practice integrity. And that's part of honesty. And the only reason why I say it is, you know, it's real important that if you're going to lead a group, you have to be the one that's going to obviously have the character for them to develop their own character. The third principle I'm going to use is vision. You have to know your outcome. You need to know where you're going to go before you get there. And then once you get to that development, then obviously you're going to get convicted, and folks will notice you're convicted, and you will obviously have followers. See, because somebody like John Maxwell said one time, he says, some leaders go for a walk, but when they turn around, no one's following them, which means they're not really leaders. The next thing you need to practice is perseverance. You know, the road is not always going to be easy, so when the times get a little tough, you have to just indulge in some perseverance. Fifth one, practice some special gifts of your own, which we all have some special gifts, but this one I call it relatability. Be relatable to almost everybody. We're all different, but you have to be relatable if you're going to be in a leadership role. And I think that's real important, that you need to work on relatability, not always be, you know, kind of in a box. Number 6 is you have to be the example. You have to be the one who's out in the front. Make sure that you are taking the first role, that instead of telling people what to do, walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk. Next one is association. Number 7 is association, because a friend of mine, Charlie Tremendous Jones, who wrote the book, Life is Tremendous, one of his favorite quotes was, you will be in 5 years basically related to the people you associate with and the books you read. So in 5 years from now, if you associate with folks that are not going the same direction with you, you're probably going to be stuck someplace where you don't want to be. And you probably, at that point in time, will not be leading the pack. And this is just all about leadership. It's real common sense, but it's simple. The next one, number 8, is perspective. Obviously, things get out of perspective sometimes, and what you want to do as a leader is when the group that you're leading or whatever's happening in your workforce, in your organization, whatever you're doing, you have to keep things in perspective and kind of just keep things settled down so that you know you're still moving in the right direction. Last but not least, but probably most important, you need to practice servanthood. The first thing you need to do while you're a leader is to serve others. As you plant the seeds in serving others, the others will have what they call the law of buy-in. They'll buy into your vision. They'll buy into where you want to go, and the team will follow. So again, serving others is very, very important. Once again, we just thank you for coming to visit us, Inspirus Life Coaching. I'm Joe Turchi. And again, join us on Facebook, Inspirus Life Coaching on Facebook, and as well as InspirusLifeCoaching.com. Thanks again, and have a great day.